How's it going, ladies, gentlemen, and whatever the hell else is out there? My name is Brian, and you are watching the Maniacal Matter channel. Today, I am going to be talking about February. As you probably can see, this video was posted on the last day of February of 2017, and this is the first week. The only reason I'm recording this a little bit early, at least this first part, is I wanted to show you guys something before it gets to the next part of this month, and I actually send this stuff off to people. Whenever I did my New Year's video with the tour of the room and all that stuff, one of the things that you might have seen is this here. It is the play button that I made myself in order to basically represent my beginnings, my start, or whatever. So, alright, I'm just gonna show you guys what this is real quick. So, the frame itself was a really weird, like, wonky frame. I pulled the glass out so you didn't get that crazy reflection, by the way. But, yeah, so the frame was kind of wonky, so I had to design a bunch of stuff around it. And, yeah, so what I did was I painted this with acrylic paint, and I wanted it to look crappy. I'm just going to say it like that. I wanted it to look a little bit weird and silly, because whenever a person starts out in YouTube, they aren't the best. They aren't, you know, they don't have that personality. They don't quite have everything that they need to have. And they're growing, they're learning, they're becoming that next step, the next better thing. So, yeah, so, bam. This thing, it has a lot of meaning to me just because it is so weird looking. And the colors, I didn't really have a good word for the color that I was going to be using. It was more like a seaweed green, and I was trying to like go with like a green blue. I think Ness actually helped me define the color as teal. That's the closest as you can get to that color in the background there for that button. And teal and yellow are my colors for sure. There you go. You can actually see it's yellow. Alright, so the two colors combined, there's a reason for it. There's a reason I did blue and green. Blue represents knowledge, and green represents growth. So I need to learn and grow, and that's the reason I started my channel, really, is I wanted to learn and grow, and combining the two colors into that teal color has made it something kind of cool for me, because I believe that those two go hand in hand. You learn as you grow, and it's just a wonderful thing. The yellow represents happiness, and my goal in life, no matter what I'm doing, is to be happy. So that's why I've chosen the colors teal and yellow for my button, for my, you know, main representation of colors and all that stuff. Is those things, they mean a lot to me. But yeah, that's my play button. Alright, so let's talk about why I'm recording this video a week into February and not the full way through February. As I just showed you my play button, so what I want to do is show you what I've been doing for those guys. Now, the middle play button is this here. It's a white, low quality print of a YouTube play button. Now, I know those guys are probably going to be doing something a lot more special for theirs. I know Ness was saying he probably wanted to dip his, to get the paint job to look the way he wants it to look. I painted mine with acrylic paint because I'm an artist and I wanted it to be, you know, a painted thing. I wanted to show like where I'm beginning and stuff like that, blah blah blah. But I know he's saying he wants to do a dip, and I don't know if him and Kirby want to do that at the same time or if they're going to be doing something else. But they both have their own play buttons to do with whatever they want. Timmy is somebody who basically came out of nowhere whenever I was recording videos. He hit me up on Facebook whenever I was looking through all the different Facebook groups, and he basically just said, hey, you know, I like your content, and I think that you and I would make really good content together, so let's see what we can do. Basically, all of these represent the same as my button represents to me. They represent the beginning. Alright, so along with the play buttons, I also made those guys these here. What it has is, of course, it has a little YouTube marker there, but it also has the date that they started, or at least their channel started from, you know, if you go to their About section, it shows you that, you know, the time it started and whatnot. And the X in the middle here is where their play button would go. So let me just show you. So we'll do like that. So yeah, it's very similar to the way I did mine. I'm going to send these images to them. I printed these on 8.5 by 11. I mean, they could use these as like a certificate or whatever they deem it necessary as. And it's also on resume paper, so it's a little bit thicker. I was trying to print it on cardstock, but the cardstock wouldn't go through my printer, so yeah. Kirby, by all of us, I think he has the oldest channel. Well, no, I'll say my original channel is probably the oldest channel of everyone's. But that's because I did YouTube way back. I like uploaded some of my old like claymations and stuff like that. And my oldest tell you what, I will show you the oldest video I've ever posted on YouTube. And I'll put that right here. Now that video is actually from back when I was in AIT, back in 2008 actually. So yeah, my very first original channel was started back on March 7th, 2008. I didn't really have the ability to post game recordings or anything like that. I didn't really even think about that at that point. What I wanted to do was I wanted to post my claymations and stuff like that because I wanted to keep doing that. That was a passion of mine that I had when I was a kid. And animation's always been something that I've always found the hugest interest in, and it's always just been like the coolest thing ever. How you can take a still image and, you know, just keep moving it ever so slightly and create a flow of motion. It's a wonderful thing, and I think that's why I'm so fascinated by the claymations that they do nowadays. They get ridiculous with them. So anyway, I think I've eaten up enough of the first week of this whole month vlog thing I've been doing. Off to you, future Brian. Thanks, past Brian. Good show. Anyway, it's the end of the month now, and I just wanted to cut this video a little bit shorter because, yes, it is, you know, the end of the month, but I also cut 7 minutes of time, your time, from the, you know, beginning of the video there. So I'm just going to try to keep this a little bit shorter. The month overall has not been, you know, the greatest month for me. School's been, you know, pretty easy, straightforward. But, you know, I'm not really liking the classes as much this quarter. So hopefully next quarter's classes will be a little bit better. And I'm just going to do it like this because I did some little magic trick for last time. But here's my classes for next quarter. And it's gone. Anyway, yeah, that's me being a dork. Anyway, talking about a dork, I was able to do a lot of stuff this last month with YouTube, which has been really awesome. I was able to do a skit as Nedward Nug, the nerdy news reporter, as I'm making his full title. I didn't really explore too much with his character type. I wanted to have fun with him, and I wanted to basically just, you know, have fun with Ness and, you know, see what we did with that. It's been, you know, tricky trying to figure out how to act and stuff like that and how to play a role. But yeah, I created the character. I thought he'd be pretty fun. And one of the fun things about him is I was able to use something from my past that I never actually used for anything. These are the most useless pair of glasses in the world. They are a zero correction aviator glasses. So yeah. And then the tape was added as a after effect for special effect to make, you know, the character look a little bit more nerdy or whatever. So I think that worked out really well. But yeah, I got those in the Army. As a member of, you know, the aviation branch, you were able to get a pair of aviators prescribed to you, which was awesome. Well, I got, you know, really good vision, so I'm lucky for that. But these guys didn't realize that I was trying to get actual like sunglasses. So instead of, you know, giving me sunglasses, they gave me clear aviator glasses. And they are the most useless pair of glasses out there. They're not stylish, they're not anything like that. They make me look dweeby or something like that. So I'm glad I was actually able to use those for something awesome. And hopefully I can bring Nedward Nug back with other people or my own videos in the future. Hopefully I can develop that character a little bit more too and have a little bit more fun with him. So the main reason the month of February 2017 is getting a 3 out of 10 on my scaling is I have been dealing with a lot of self-doubt and fear of the future, and I let that kind of put me into a funk, and I pushed a lot of people away because of it. I'm not going to go into too many details with that. Yeah, I learned a huge lesson, and hopefully I can learn from it and grow from it and be a better person in the future. So yeah, that's been February. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Trying to keep it a little bit shorter because I wanted to keep it interesting and actually fun to watch. I wanted it to change up the background a little bit because I thought, you know, the green screen in the background didn't look very professional. I wanted to make it a little bit more interesting, so I put my my computer in the background, my workstation or whatever in the background, to let you guys see a little bit more of me and what I see whenever I, you know, look at the, you know, screen or whatever. So yeah, got my background there and all that fun stuff. So yeah, if you guys liked the video, please like it. If you didn't like it, go ahead and leave a dislike. Either way. If you do dislike it, what I would ask is that you leave a comment telling me how I can improve, and if you liked it so much that you want to leave a comment, I mean, hey, that's always awesome. Oh, one more thing on the comments. If you're looking to shout me out or whatever, just do it and then send me a link to it. Don't try to get me to subscribe and be active on your channel because you have, you know, 10,000 viewers and I might get like 100 viewers. Like, so I've gotten a lot of those spam comments, and I'm not really a big fan of that. I'm not really a big fan of being told, hey, you know, you're awesome, but if you look at me, I'm doing so much better, blah, blah, blah. No, like, I get it. You got, you know, however many subscribers you got because you're doing what you're doing. I'm not trying to take the easy route. I'm not trying to, you know, step on any toes or do anything shisty. I dibble-dabbled in the idea of going to Facebook groups and trying to grow a little bit faster, but I found out that they are a bunch of sub-for-sub groups, and even whenever you're in a legit group, they tend not to, you know, be very helpful to you unless you subscribe to them first. So what I'm getting at is I want to go, and I want to do this legit, I want to do this right, I want to have fun with this. I'm not doing this as a career option or a career choice. This is fun for me. This is an outlet for me. This is me trying to grow my own personality. So, like I said before, if you want to shout me out, anybody who ever wants to shout me out, give me a shout out and just send me the link so I can know that you actually shout me out. I'd appreciate that. If you don't send me a link, then I'll be like, what the hell, why didn't you send me a link? Or at least, you know, make it known to me and my friends that, hey, I sent you a shout out. Because, yeah. Yeah, that kind of went on a rant there for a little bit about shout outs. Appreciate every one of you. Again, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me while I, you know, explore this last month and kind of talk about it on my own. This is a blog for me, or a vlog, or whatever you want to call it, for me. So if you're watching this and you actually enjoyed it, awesome. If you didn't, cool too. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.